Hey guys, welcome back to Mojo Homestead, where we have just gotten a lot of compost from our friends Stan and Dina. So thankful for them. We are going to be spreading it kind of through the garden, especially in those areas that have just really not performed well, and also filling up that raised bed in the greenhouse right here behind me. And so got that going on, and hopefully getting a little bit of work on the greenhouse done. This video, I'm actually going to throw in a lot of those clips that we took last week that just did not load for whatever reason. I don't know. They're going to load this week. I know it. But outside of those, we're going to get some garden work done. Joe's going to be helping me. He's bringing my big shovel back there. And hopefully finish up just getting this garden prepped and ready for the spring. So gonna bring you guys along. Let's get started.
So these windows we got from Peach Festival Gardens, like the other large window we have. These actually came out of an old factory or an old warehouse, something like that. So, you know, just like we like to do, we like to take what has been discarded or is no longer really being used and give it new life. I'm really excited that we get to bring these into the greenhouse. They were whitewashed or painted. I want to scrape them. We had talked about not scraping them, but after working in Jess's greenhouse, I love being able to see all around me, so I definitely do want to scrape some of these windows, but as like a reminder of where they came from or a nod to their past, we aren't going to scrape all of them. This one I started scraping a little bit, but I might actually leave it because I like the color, that the green and the rest. We'll probably leave that one too and maybe another one somewhere, but for the most part I would like to scrape them and clean them up because I have just so enjoyed being able to see all around me and enjoy Jess's farm from inside the greenhouse. And I know I'm going to enjoy that here too. You know, I wanted 42 windows in our house because I love being able to just feel like I'm outside even when I can't be outside. So me being in here working while I can't be working outside, I know I'm going to want to be able to see my goats still and see the garden and see the orchard. I will probably scrape most of these windows, but like I said, we do want to leave a few as a nod to the history of the windows and a reminder of where they came from.
All right, so the other thing that we're working on today is trying to get this garden a little bit back in order for planting in the spring. So a lot of that is just going through and pulling all of this weedy grass and stuff that's growing up. And then after that, we're gonna go through, kind of take inventory of what is ready to be harvested. I know our broccoli desperately needs to be harvested. It's about to really go to bloom. Maybe some of the cabbages and stuff like that. We are going to be redesigning this space a little bit. This is one of the areas behind me that is definitely going to be changing. So I'm really, really excited about that. But all that being said, really trying to get this all in order in here so that we can start working towards doing that this year. I have been in contact with our friends Stan and Dina, and they are gonna let us get some more compost this year because we just have not had enough of our own to really amend the entire garden. That is one thing we really want to try to work towards and be more intentional about this year. We've talked about that in some other videos. For this year, once again, we're gonna get it from them. Thankfully, they are very gracious with it, and their compost is proven in the past to be amazing stuff. If you guys have any questions about any of this stuff, be sure to leave it in the comments below. We'd also just love to hear kind of what's going on with you right now this time of year. If you are new with us, if you're just finding us, welcome. So glad that you were here. We invite you to hit that subscribe button, follow along with us as we journey on this lifestyle called homesteading.
So Jeremy made a discovery in the garden yesterday that I'm super excited about. If you know anything about asparagus, it takes a while for you to get a large amount of it. And we planted purple asparagus 3 or 4 years ago, and we got a few of them last year, but Jeremy already found some coming up yesterday, and I can see that there are several of them here. So I'm going to show you these little baby asparagus. There we go. Mo's pointing it out. Here are 2 little guys right here. And then we have another one popping up right there. So, oh, another one right there. I think that's all we see for now. But that's pretty exciting. We already have several coming up, and I would say we put this bed in right when we started our garden, and we haven't had an excess. We've definitely been able to make meals with them as a side, but it hasn't been prolific. I'm hoping this is the year that it's prolific.
So that's the asparagus. Check out this broccoli. This is what I was talking about. We are definitely in desperate need of needing to harvest that. Now, this one and that one back there are the ones that were just like volunteers from last year. And we weren't real sure how they were gonna do. The heads are a lot looser on these guys, even when they were starting to form. But there is still a lot of really good usable broccoli. I mean, once we cut it, these are gonna be really tiny, just individual florets. That's fine. That's perfect for salads or whatever. And so excited about those. Then the ones that are back behind us back there really need to be picked as well. We really let those go a little bit too long. Some of those are starting to open up into flowers, but still usable. It's good. So we're going to get those harvested today and then pull those plants up, which means they will be ready to be prepared for our summer garden. Really exciting. I love this transitional time in the garden. So Cass and I are not the only ones working out here today. Sayla's also working in her garden. What is your garden? You grow vegetables?
Flower garden.
Flower garden, yeah. What are you most excited about? What flower are you most excited about this year?
Dahlias.
Dahlias? Mm-hmm. Why do you like the dahlias?
They're really pretty and big.
Pretty and big. She does have some really big dahlias. I mean, she's got a white one that really is probably the size of 2 of my hands when it flowers. It's pretty impressive. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple? On the flowers? Do you have a purple dahlia?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's right, you do. Yeah. And then a bunch of like purple cone flowers and stuff like that. So, yep, she's hard at work. Check this out, guys. Woo! All right, guys, so we had a very productive day today and last weekend, as you saw in that video. I'm going to show you a little bit of what we did get done today. So we got this raised bed done, filled up, check. So glad for that. We got this area back here filled in with compost, a really good thick layer. That has been the worst part of our garden, partly because it was the old road bed, so there's a lot of gravel and stuff in there, and we have been amending it, but we had a pretty good layer, but it was only about 2 to 3 inches, probably a good 3 inches before we got down to that like really hard compacted stuff. So this just gets that much more on it. And then also just some of these other areas that we did not have planted, got those done as well. So I'm excited with the progress we made. It was a really good day. Got to play some catch with Joe. And so, yeah, just a good productive garden day and father-son day. So thank you guys for joining us. Cass and the girls are gone for the weekend to their second dance competition. And so I'll do highs and lows with you guys. You know, we're missing Cass, but that's okay. So my high for the week was probably, I don't know, I would say probably this weekend. I did enjoy the project that I was on with work. Actually took you guys along on the field trip to that project on the midweek video that I did on design. So if you missed that video, be sure to check it out. I'll link it for you. But that was really good. But today, I just think that today was probably like ultimately my high, like the best part of this week. And it was really good. My low, I think, would probably be that Mo was sick. You know, we kind of had, Cass wasn't feeling good last week. Joe wasn't really feeling good. Mo had something totally different, but thankfully it only lasted for about 24 hours. So it's just kind of like a 24-hour stomach bug was really all it was. Got over it. Nobody else got sick, thankfully, because they had their dance competition weekend. And so hopefully we are all just moving on from all of this sickness and getting it out of here. So again, thank you guys for joining along. Thank you for your support. Be sure hit that like button, share this if you know anyone that would enjoy it. And as always, guys, we do invite you to hit subscribe if you have not already done that. That is just a great way to support us, to encourage us. And so we just love that. Hope you guys were encouraged in some way through watching this video. Have a great week and be blessed.